We have rested and recouped. We are now going back into the park to try and watch the evening fireworks.
Oh, but just to let you know, my body energy is down to 23. So if I can do more than actually just walking in and sitting down, I'll be doing okay.
In case anyone was interested. I don't think anyone was, but in case you are. On the plus side, as of right now, no rain.
Oh.
I touched my head. I've got a new friend. Sully. No, not the kid.
Oh.
Sully.
Oh.
I'm not going to film random children. So I don't know if you can see, but the dry night that we're meant to have is not so dry. It's a little bit wet, innit, Dad? Yeah. We're currently waiting in like the arcade area. I've got Sully safely tucked under my coat like a child. But we did manage to get some nice pictures before the rain came down, which was good. But yeah, currently under shelter. Those two. I was the only sensible one and put a coat on. So we're hoping for a quick shower and then we can go and watch fireworks. Otherwise we're going to get a little soggy. I'm filming this on my phone, but I thought I would just show the setup I've got for filming the fireworks and stuff. Obviously I can't show you on my camera because my camera is there, but we've got a brolly over it in case it rains again, and there's my camera set up ready for the fireworks and the illuminations later. So fingers crossed I actually get a good bit of film. Obviously I won't be able to put the whole thing in, but because of copyright reasons, but I might be able to insert some clips. So yeah.
Stood right in front of me and started raising
Night, Vicky! So I thought, whilst I take my makeup off, as you can see we are back in the hotel room, I would just talk about an incident that happened on the shuttle bus home. So obviously the hotel we're staying in has a free shuttle bus, but it also goes to 4 or 5 other hotels as well in the journey, so it's a very busy shuttle bus. And as you can imagine, we got it back after the illuminations and fireworks, so this was like 11:30 at night, everyone's leaving, so it's packed, and it was a struggle to get on anyway. But I managed to get on, and then we went to the first hotel and some people got off, and then I then had to get back. I had to get off in order to let people get off, and so did Dad. And Mum was actually trapped higher up on the bus, so she couldn't actually do anything in this situation. But me and Dad had to get off in order to let other people off, and then we went to get back on, and because people had got off the bus, they had then moved themselves further along the bus, and then the bit where the bus turns and there's that turn table bit, is that what you describe it as?
The joining part.
The joining part, which does move, and it's not like the easiest bit to stand on, is it? That bit was empty, wasn't it?
And it was safe.
And it was safe to stand on it because it has stuff to hold, but it was completely empty, and I needed people to move further down into that bit so I could actually stand on the bus. So there was a lady with a pushchair stood just in front of that bit. So I just said openly to the bus and the people on the bus, why is there no one in that gap? And she started shouting something, well, speaking very loudly back to me in some other language. Forcefully, that's a good word.
That she was a single.
No, that wasn't then. She was. Right. This is before. She was just saying something. Anyway, she then did move backwards into this area, and then a few other people were able to move into that area, which meant I was then able to stand onto the bus, wasn't I? And then she then started to push her way back into the place she was originally, which meant she was then right next to me, wasn't she, pushing right into me. And she was then saying to me, oh, well, I'll go here now and you can go into that space. And I was like, no,
couldn't get past her anyway.
I couldn't get past her anyway, but I was saying no, I just needed that people to move into that area so I could actually stand on the bus. And she said, no, I stand here because I'm a single mum with a baby. And she was quite aggressive with how she was saying it, wasn't she?
Sure.
And at that point I kind of lost my rag and I said, well, I'm disabled and I shouldn't be standing, but there we are.
You didn't shout it.
I didn't shout it, I was very calm with how I said it.
She may not have understood what you said.
Oh, she might not have done, right. But I had to say my piece at that point.
That's right, but I couldn't change places with you.
No, nothing could have happened in that situation.
Because I was holding the door to me.
Exactly.
Sure the door was
our
locked.
situation couldn't have changed. So I had to say my piece just for me more than anything. And she was just being very rude and arrogant, and then she was just,
I'm going to say forceful, not arrogant.
Okay, Dad,
she was just forceful.
Dad would like to change the word to forceful rather than arrogant. And then I then could see Mum, and she said she then said to me, are you okay? And I said no, because at this point I was getting quite angry, and I could then see other people around on the bus looking at me in the situation and actually saying over to me, are you okay? And at that point I realised actually what had just happened was not my fault, and I wasn't going mad, and that actually she was in the wrong. And then I started to get quite upset because it was quite it wasn't a nice situation, and I'm tired anyway.
Couldn't go anywhere, could you?
No, and she was right there, and she was right up next to me, and yeah, she was getting quite angry, and And then we got to the next stop, and it was her stop, and she was shouting to someone saying, what stop is this, what stop is this, blah, blah, blah. And then when she realised it was her stop, she didn't even give, like, because there was other people trying to get off as well, so I had to wait for these other people to get off in order for me to get off to let her off, because I realised she needed to get off at this point. But she didn't even give me a chance before she pushed me off the bus. And yeah, literally pushed me off the bus.
Did I catch you in some way?
I literally fell off the bus.
Was it catching
Yeah,
you?
Dad had to literally catch me because she pushed me and I fell off the bus. And as I got, and then, was it at that stop that the ladies got off as well?
Yeah.
Was it that stop that when the lady spoke to me? And then at that stop, she'd obviously got off and potted off and done whatever. But as we were about to go on, another set of ladies got off and said that they saw what happened and they actually thought she deserved a good punch. And they said she was completely in the wrong, and they thought it was horrible what happened. And yeah, they hoped that I enjoyed the rest of my holiday and not to let it ruin it. So yeah, just wanted to say what happened really, and to say that it's not always magical at Disney. There are normal things that happen and we deal with it, because I'm fine now. I had a moment and it was a bit shit, but we're back in the room now. I can go to sleep and tomorrow I'll be fine again. But yeah, just wanted to do a bit of reality of what it's actually like sometimes. So yeah, just a little bit of a reality check for you. I'm now going to take the rest of my makeup off and go to sleep. So we'll see you in the morning. Do you want to say night, guys?
Night.
Good night.
Mum tucking in already. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Bright and early.
I'm in the Wide Awake Club.
Say good morning. Whoa. Try not to spoil your drink.
I'm in the spill my chocolate down my throat.
Hang on. We are on the train this morning. Oh, try not to get those people. We're on the train this morning because we're on our way to Paris to go and see the Eiffel Tower, or the Trifle Tower as Mum likes to call it.
No, that's what you called it when you were 4, darling.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because basically we asked you whether you wanted to go to Euro Disney or to Paris, and you said, I want to see the Trifle Tower.
So there you go, we're going to see the Trifle Tower. So we are currently on the RER-A train, which we discovered was a double-decker, which is quite cool, isn't it? So,
And reminiscing, when we were waiting to go up to the Trifle Tower because it was a long queue, there's another train at the end.
and it just made me jump.
Because we had a 2.5 hour wait. I taught you to play spoofing at the age of 4.
What's spoofing? I can't even remember what you mean by spoofing.
You have to guess how many coins the total of the coins in each other's hands. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
each choose how many coins you're going to keep.
Uh-huh.
And then you make a guess to see how many coins is the total.
So yeah, we're on our way now, and
We've already been accosted
oh yeah, we've already been.
by a very helpful young man.
Yeah, someone helped us
We weren't looking
with
for help.
directions.
Pre-printed card.
Gave us, yeah, someone helped us with train directions, even though we weren't actually looking for them because we did work out on our own while we were going.
We actually knew what we were doing.
But it's because we were just talking to each other and just confirming with each other what we were doing that he overheard and helped. And then once we were sat on the train, gave us cards and said along the lines of, I'm a refugee with brothers and sisters, now please give me money.
Yeah. 1 or 2 euros.
Yeah, so we did not give him money, although he was very helpful.
And he was very nice.
And he was very nice, but...
And he wasn't funny when we didn't.
No, he wasn't. But yes, so we are now on the train and we will catch up with you when we hopefully make it into Paris. If we don't get lost.
You're going to catch up with it? Or they catch up with us?
No, I'll catch up with them.
Ah.
Because we talk to them.
Okay. Just trying to work out who's chasing who.
You're hilarious.
Our first view.
Spied it. It's like who can see the sea first.
That's right.
So we have just stopped in a cafe. As you can see, the Eiffel Tower is in the background, and we have got hot chocolate with whipped cream on the top. They look very delicious. Oh, try not to film every person walking past. I might have to stop filming in a minute because people walking past. But yeah, I just thought I would show you that we've got the Eiffel Tower in the background, and yeah, my hot chocolate. Mum's already gone straight in. What's it like, Mother? You're not supposed to. You're supposed to mix that in. That's the milk.
I know, but I can eat some of it. It's nice.
But it's meant to be the milk.
Yeah, but I do it my way. I enjoy the cream. Nice.
That's so good, isn't it?
That is what you call a proper hot chocolate.
That's nice.